Next up is the bread and butter Invader. It's been a few months since I picked up the bread and butter Invader. It was December to be exact. And after a few games, I immediately remembered how stiff it plays, thanks to the fiberglass layer in the surface. For the fun of it, I decided to add 3 grams of weight to each of the sides to increase the size of the sweet spot. And that simple tweak made a huge difference in how the paddle plays, especially in terms of power. The Invader already has very good pop, but with the added weight, the power profile noticeably increased. Originally, serves clocked in at 56.4 miles per hour, and punch volleys at 37.3 miles per hour. Both solid, but not standout. After the modification, serves jumped to 61 miles per hour, or almost 8.2%, and punch volleys hit 39.3 miles per hour, a jump of 5.4%, pushing serves into the top 1% and punch volleys into the top 4% of paddles that I've tested. That boost was immediately noticeable on court. It now has that non-linear power profile. Swing at 50% and the ball flies off like you swung at 80%. The fiberglass layer really amplifies that trampoline effect, making drives and serves explode off the face with minimal effort. The sweet spot feels higher up on the face, and with the added weight, the paddle feels more balanced in my hands. The larger sweet spot makes mishits more forgiving, but the extra pop is no joke. It's not quite at the Body Helix Flick F1 power levels, but it's definitely elevated. From the baseline, drives have more speed, like a super ball, and even putaways feel like they're coming off a trampoline. I think the added weight helps activate that fiberglass layer more, letting the paddle's pop really shine. It's a fun setup, but definitely demands some finesse to harness all that power. I played a dozen games with the Invader this week, and I was honestly shocked at the difference. The extra weight made the sweet spot feel more forgiving, but the power became almost overwhelming at times. I struggled to dial it in on controlled backhand rolls. It now has that wild non-linear power where even relaxed swings send the ball flying. I loaned it to a friend who's sponsored by another brand, and he was ripping some scary bending drives with it, fully taking advantage of that extra power and pop. If you're into paddles with serious pop and non-linear power, this modified Invader could be right up your alley. It's a paddle that rewards aggressive play but demands control and patience to really maximize its potential. I'll be updating the paddle database at mattspickleball.com with these new numbers soon. So have you tried the Invader? If you're chasing raw power with a bold design, check it out at bnbpickleball.com. Use my code MPB to save some money on your purchase and support the channel.